Girls, so many of you have been waiting for this moment with me, and I knew that I said I was going to tell you guys right away, but I was so overwhelmed with emotion. The last thing I wanted to do was get on TikTok and make a video, but I am officially fucking divorced. I'm so excited. Literally Friday night. So it's, if you're watching this video, I don't know when you'll be watching it, but it is currently, what is today? New Year's Eve. But, so it's Sunday, Friday night. And then yesterday, me and my baby daddy just stayed in bed all day. We were just celebrating. But, Friday night, literally, I was like, I went to go pee. It's like 4:48, and I was like sitting there, I'm peeing, I'm scrolling through TikTok. I'm like, let me check my email one more time before these people go home and see if they sent me anything. And what do I see? Judgment of divorce. I cannot even begin to tell you guys how freaking excited I am. Hey, baby girl.
Hey, are we going when the baby wakes up?
Yeah, after when he wakes up, I just gotta get him dressed.
Do you want me to get him ready now?
Is he awake?
No, you want me to get ready now?
Yeah, you should get ready now.
Okay.
Sorry, Penelope's having a New Year's party, so we're going out to go shopping for that. So yeah, my official divorce day was Friday, December 29th. So I can officially freaking die in peace. Like, I don't got to worry about that man making decisions for me. And everything went kind of how we thought it was going to go. Could it have gone a little bit better? Yeah, but we kind of knew that a certain thing could happen, which is they said that I can have my time with Huxley in Virginia once a reunification therapist says it's okay. Which most times when people go to reunification therapy, it's because they haven't seen their kid for like years and years and years. Huxley and we have a great relationship. So I don't think that it's going to take that long. My attorney said that legally, the judge is actually not allowed to do that. He cannot defer it to someone. So there's a couple of motions that we can file. But my thing is like, and we're going to have a call once everybody's like back in the office or whatever to talk about how I want to handle it. Like, do I want to just go ahead and start the reunification therapy, or do I want to try to file all these reviews and stuff like that? My thing is I would love to be able to get it so that Huxley's able to start coming here before the baby's born, which is soon. And so I don't think that if we go the legal route of basically forcing the judge to give us a date, I don't think I'm going to get that before the baby's born. And the reason I really want that before the baby's born or close there around it is because at a certain point, my doctor doesn't want me traveling anymore. With baby Anthony, I was actually told that I couldn't travel anymore, and I continued to travel, even though I was like a couple centimeters dilated and could have had the baby whenever, which is a really great risk then because I was pregnant with baby Anthony and still legally married to Huxley's dad. If I would have gone into labor and had the baby in Maryland, it would have been a whole thing with like the birth certificate and everything like that. But there's been no issue with the birth certificate. Anthony's on the birth certificate. We've established paternity, all of that stuff, so that we are protected. But yeah, I get like a lot of time in the summer, like 3 weeks straight. I get like all of these holidays, like a bunch of holidays that are like not even real holidays. But well, some of them are, but there's one of them that I was like, that's a holiday. But yeah, so I'm really excited about it, just to have like everything done and it to be resolved. One of the big things though, which you guys know I've been talking about, was like this huge thing with Anthony where, Huxley's dad was trying to say that like Anthony was unsafe, and he never had anything that he had done to Anthony, but he was trying to say that because like me and my baby daddy, when we were kids, we were teenagers making out and touching each other and stuff like that. He was trying to say that like we were dangerous and all of this stuff. I was dangerous also for this apparently. But none of that stuff showed up in the report. The judge didn't give a shit about it. And so now the really cool thing is that there's no restriction on him being around Anthony. So before, he wasn't allowed to be around Anthony because he had made all these crazy allegations and they had to be investigated. But now he can be around Anthony. So guess what, bitch? We about to have family content and make him sick. Even though it'll be still in Maryland for a little bit, we will be here soon. And I'm so excited about that because Huxley is obsessed with Anthony. He loves him so much. He calls him Anthony. And Anthony has been the whole time, like, been sending little gifts for him. Whenever he sees something Pokemon, I'm like, please stop buying this boy stuff. Because I don't, like, not that I don't like to spoil my kids, but I don't want my kids to always think they're going to, like, get something. But Anthony's constantly like, here, I got this for Huxley. I saw this for Huxley. Or going to go find, like, special Pokemon cards for him. At like trading shops and pawn shops and things like that. And Huxley, you know, thinks that's really cool. And I think that's really cool also. Anthony has done a lot for him. So I'm really excited for that. But I'm just so glad that we are done. Like done. When I saw that, it said I got to go back to my maiden name. It's just like, thank God. Absolutely thank God. We didn't get to change the school. And that was one of the things I kind of knew. Like, am I going to sit and spend another $150,000 fighting over it? No. At the end of the day, you're my son when he's older. I'm going to keep every single piece of information, every single document, so you can see how I fought for you and what I did. His education or whatever at this point is pretty much out of my hands. And what happens with that is going to be all on his dad. So, when he was failing school and the fact that he has to go to 3 hours of tutoring a day in order to keep up because of the mediocre education that they're providing him, who is that on? I'm not the one making that decision now. So, babe, I told everybody I'm divorced.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we so happy. We've been partying the last couple days over it.
Yeah, we've been having a time. So,
yeah, it's really good.
Very excited.
Divorced.
I literally get to go into 2024. Divorced, not having to deal with that. And I'm super excited about it. So I did get back part of legal custody. So that's good. I have to be like made aware of stuff like when Huxley's sick or if something's going on with him, like I have to be made aware of that. I have to get access to school records, which I've literally been fighting for the last year just to get access to the school records. My baby daddy about to start rushing me because we're supposed to be going out. But I'm so glad and thankful that everything's over. Some of you guys had asked me like if I was going to have to pay child support. I did not mind. Hey, baby, you're so cute. I don't mind paying child support. I do have to pay child support. It's like a little over $1,000 a month. I love you.
Love you too.
I don't mind doing that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair. So I don't mind doing that, especially once I'm not traveling, like having to pay for hotels and all that stuff every month, which, like I said,
family photos for the checks.
That's going to be over soon. Yeah, we're going to do family photos and put them on the background of the checks. So when I don't work for like a company where they could like garnish my wage like that. So you only got to get wage garnishment, I think, like if you don't pay it, which I would never not pay it because that's my baby. I'm going to make sure that he's taken care of. So I'm completely fine with that. And whether or not, when Huxley gets older, right now he is only 8. He was 6 when I filed for divorce. Him getting to make decisions and decide stuff right now, because he has been so afraid, there with his dad to like tell the truth. It's like he says one thing to me and he says one thing to his dad. I don't blame Huxley because I feel like Huxley does a lot of that for self-preservation. Because especially when we first separated, Huxley would say to me a lot, like, if I just go with my dad, he won't hurt you. And so I think, like I've told you guys before, I think his dad told him that, look at me, I'm like all red. I got out of a very hot shower. Told him that like if he went with me or came to Virginia that he would never see me again. So, his dad will say, well, do you want to go to Virginia? Well, what is Huxley going to say? Huxley would, of course, say no, because you're telling Huxley, this 6-7-year-old boy, that if he goes to Virginia, he's essentially never going to see me again. So I'm just grateful because his dad was asking for me to be put on supervised visitation. I have never, for the record, been on supervised visitation. There wasn't a stitch of evidence provided for why I needed to be on supervised visitation. Haven't abused my kids, haven't mentally abused my kids, emotionally, physically, sexually, haven't starved them of food, don't beat them, don't cut them up, don't make them bleed. I don't do any of that stuff. I just love my babies. That's it. And the thing that you can say that I'm guilty of in this situation is I made a really bad decision in getting with this person in the first place. I do believe that I got a blessing out of it, my son. I'm so grateful for Huxley. And so when people are like, do you regret it? It's like, it's hard to say that I regret it because I wouldn't have my son otherwise. I do wish that, I regret cheating on Anthony. I regret destroying the family unit that him and myself and Penelope had. But at the same time, I can't say that I regret Huxley because he's my son and I love him. But I do regret how that whole situation played out. But now we get to move on. I know that you guys want to know so much more and more details, all the stuff that I wasn't able to talk about. But due to the fact that we probably are going to end back up in court, and I don't know for certain yet whether or not I'm going to make that decision, I'm not going to talk too much about a lot of the details or other stuff. And to be honest, I really just want to break from talking about it. I want to be able to just love my family, move forward, and go on being a mom to all of my children, and take some stress off of me because I'm pregnant. I want to show you guys my belly because I know you guys want to see it. Hi, baby belly. Body's still T. Does it look, when you just look like straight like this, can you see my belly? What do you think?
Nah, you see the hips though.
You like that?
Watch this.
That's it, boy. Try to take my man if you want to.
Oh, you told everybody about that?
I didn't even tell y'all. Got to go over to Instagram and see it. Try to take my man if you want to. You going anywhere, baby?
I know you told anybody that.
I didn't tell anybody that. No, I did. I told him over on Instagram.
Oh,
I didn't tell him here.
Sent you, or?
I didn't come back here. Yeah, y'all gotta go over to Instagram because there's more receipts ended up. Y'all gotta go over there to see the rest to see what we're talking about. But we'll see you guys later. Happy New Year. Bye.